If you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you're struggling to get your first client. The one client that is going to open up all the doors and lay the foundation for your SMMA. Getting the first few clients is really the hardest part for most people. You don't know what you don't know, so it's absolutely fine if you don't have a bunch of money in the bank account at this point. David and I, my business partner, actually closed a client within 2 weeks of starting our agency.
Tier 2, $14.97 a month. That's everything included in Tier 1.
So let's not waste any time and break down exactly what you need to do to get your first client. The biggest thing standing in your way right now as a new agency owner is lack of experience, confidence, and case studies. So what most people do is they jump on YouTube and pick a niche that they think is profitable. Mind you, they have no experience at all in that niche and start DMing and cold email blasting thousands of business owners. So they have no experience in selling SMMA, no experience in fulfilling SMMA, and they'll come back to our channel and comment down below and say, hey, I've been at it for months, I'm struggling, nobody's responding to my messages. And they're at the point of completely giving up. If you watch the rest of this video, that will not be you. So the very first concept you need to understand is your offer and positioning. I want you to think of a scale, and there's a direct relationship between your experience as an agency owner, which is actually down here, and what your offer should be in balance of that. So as you get more experience, you can demand more and more long-term contracts, higher prices, but when you have low experience, you need to have a very compelling offer, like a guarantee 5 clients or you don't pay type of offer. You need to make it as frictionless as possible because you really have no experience or case studies to back it up. So when you're reaching out to business owners, ask yourself, how can I make my offer better than anyone else on the market? And how can I make it as easy as possible for them to say yes? Now, this isn't just theory and me shouting at you on YouTube. This is how we got our very first client as well. And that first client helped us kick off this entire process, which is now a 7-figure business. And before all this, I was in a similar situation where I wanted to run my own business, but I didn't know what kind of model would work. Maybe you've tried drop shipping or some other method of making money online and realize it takes money to make money with those business models. And I heard about SMMA just like you and wanted to give it a go because if I learned some skills, I could make some money and not have to invest a lot of capital to get it started. But I also had no experience or case studies. So what did I do? I made a compelling offer. There was a local hair salon in town that just opened up, and I called them up and said, hey, I'm a new business owner. I see that you're a new shop in town as well. And I actually run a social media marketing agency where I run ads for local businesses. Before I start charging more and more for my retainer, I'm actually looking to take on 1 to 2 businesses in town. I'll set up the ads, I'll run the campaigns for free. All you pay for is whatever you're comfortable in ad spend, and I'll take care of the rest. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing, but that's the gist of what I told them, and they agreed. We ran the campaign, which was a giveaway offer. We got about 40 leads. It was wildly successful, in my opinion, for just getting started. And now I could overcome the biggest objection that you'll face as a new entrepreneur, which is, show me your work. Have you done this before? Because I actually had done it before. Less than 2 weeks later, I had a client paying me $2,500 a month to run their ads and some email marketing. So now you should understand the value of creating a compelling offer when you're just getting started. This is what's going to jumpstart your career. Now, for client outreach, you're probably wondering, who should I go after? When you hear people say SMMA is saturated, there's too many established agencies in the marketplace, it's all just an excuse. But really, in the beginning, you're not competing with these established agencies anyways. They're working with clients that are completely out of your league right now, and that's okay. There's plenty of businesses out there that can't afford these big agencies and simply want a more personal one-to-one relationship that these big agencies just simply can't accommodate for. Trust me, I used to work at one of the largest marketing agencies in the country, and they would go after small businesses all the time. And the #1 complaint I would hear is that they would get a bunch of attention as they were signing the deal, but as soon as it was signed, they never really heard much from the company. So they didn't have that personal one-to-one relationship that they were looking for or that they were promised when they signed on. So this is huge. This is where we can thrive and take advantage of a gap in the market and win as small SMMA owners. And this should also boost your confidence because we're not going after these massive businesses with huge budgets that are being competed over that already have marketing staff when you're just starting out. Go after the businesses that clearly need your help. Anytime I talk to a new agency owner who's nervous to reach out to clients and start having conversations, I always tell them, Go after the businesses that you know you can help. Find a company that's website hasn't been updated in several years, or go after an organization that's not running ads or they haven't done a post in the last 6 months. Sure, you're not going to get a $10,000 a month retainer, but what you will get is a client who needs your help and needs your service. This is where you learn the ropes and where you start building your legacy as an agency owner. All the big guys, everyone else that's made it has started small. I was nervous to pick up the phone and call business owners as well, but once I shifted my perspective, this all changed. I would tell myself that these people need my help. And even with my limited experience so far, if I do literally anything, it's going to move the account in a positive direction. So I had this attitude: if I know I can help them, I would actually be doing them a disservice by not reaching out to them, by not sending them the DM, the email, making the cold call. So that's my second piece of advice, is go after the businesses that you know you can help. There will be less competition there, and you'll have a tremendous amount of confidence when doing your outreach. And lastly, you need to be consistent. And let's be honest, most people don't get through their first year in business because they're not doing enough volume. If you're consistent, follow these steps and apply an intensity to grow your business each and every day, it would be unreasonable to think that you don't get a client or two out of this. It's like building a muscle. The more you do it, the more you grow. Simple as that. If you want a step-by-step guide and are tired of searching through YouTube University, check out our course in the description, the SMMA Blueprint. With over 120 guided videos, it's the most complete and top-rated course on the market. And if you're looking to avoid beginner mistakes that most new agency owners make, check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.